Come here. Still love me?
Completely. You know that?
You know what I want more than anything else in the world?
No, what do you want?
I want you to be proud of me.
But I am proud of you, Lolita.
Qu'est devenue Lolita, ou plutôt qu'est devenue l'inoubliable, la troublante Sue Lyon, interprète du film de Stanley Kubrick il y a 25 ans. Celle qui avait donné un visage à l'héroïne de Nabokov, et que tout destinait à devenir une star, a disparu des écrans depuis plusieurs années. Elle ne figure plus dans les fichiers de Hollywood. Son ancien agent lui-même ignore ce qu'elle est devenue. Ultime tentative pour retrouver celle dont on avait perdu la trace, une petite annonce passée en juillet dernier dans Variety.
Embarrassing.
You don't like what you hear?
I love it. I love what I hear. This is a funny story. When I first started to work, I went on 25 interviews before I got a job. I thought that was terrible. You know, it's a lot of job. Come to find out that's nothing. Anyway, I went on an interview to Stanley Kubrick and Jimmy Harris. And I had been told it was for a television series. And I went in, and usually in Hollywood, when you go on interviews, they say, hello, what's your name? Thank you very much, goodbye. These two said things like, where do you date? Where do you go? What do you do? What time do you come home? What does your mother think of that? Where did you buy that dress? They asked me questions that, you know, I would have to answer, that I did answer. And so they kept me in there for a whole hour. It was amazing. So when I left, I was walking out and I ran into a girlfriend of mine who also went on all the same interviews. And she said, what's it like? I said, I don't know. I don't know what those guys are doing, but it's a whole lot of fun. You might as well just go anyway. But I didn't think they were making a film. I thought they were just amusing themselves. I was 14.
Had you heard of the book? You read
Yes, I had not only heard of the book. A girlfriend of mine and I had an older girlfriend who had the book. And we would go over and she would read us parts from the book. And we all thought that was very risque. I was only 13 when we were doing that. But before I did the screen test, my mother told me the whole story and made it very clear so that I would know what was going on. And she wanted to make sure I didn't have any problems with that. Mother was very protective of my feelings.
And you didn't have any problems with it?
No, I didn't have any problems with that. I mean, it wasn't like I had to do it. It was only a movie. You know, I didn't have to have an affair with an old man. I just had to make a movie about it, so. And the making of the movie was such a joy. They took care of me in every way. They were exceptional. See, after my contract was over and I worked with other people, I was shocked because I thought everybody in the movie business was nice. It had been my experience for years. And then when I found out how terrible it was, I was so hurt. I remember feeling hurt that people were so mean.
What was the attitude of all the other actors towards you? I mean, you were inexperienced, right?
Oh, they were all so nice. James Mason, who was such a wonderful man, he would come and say, "Come on, kiddo, let's go run the lines." He wasn't running lines for him, you know. James Mason didn't need to do that, but he wanted to make sure that I was comfortable, so.
In your characterization of Lolita, you have a lot of skulls and winks and all kind of funny things like this.
So a lot of those things came out of the fact that I was a child on a movie set for the first time in my life with nothing to do most of the time.
Did other things like this come from you? Like, I don't know, either the hula hoop or the chewing gum or...
Well, the hula hoop was written in the script, I believe, but I knew how to hula hoop. I was 14. Everybody 14 knew how to hula hoop. And I did, I think it took 6 days to do that, so I hula hooped for 6 days.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. See how relaxed you're getting? The chewing of the gum, that was something of mine. I did that. To make perfect bubbles, what you have to do is you have to get the gum just right, and then you have to take your teeth and make it into a long thing, and then you have to blow it very slowly.
I believe you. It's partly my fault, I realize that. It's something that's happened on account of this horrible place. All these people poking their nose into our business, and I never see you anymore, what with your soda fountains and your extra... Stop doing that!
I think initially, before they knew me, they felt that they were going to build a star and, in the fashion of the old studios, create an image, and it would go on for there. But after they realized that and understood my motivation for doing the film, and also I pointed out to them, I said, you know, you've made a tremendous amount of money off of me. And I think you owe me the respect to be who I am. I did your movie, and now I need to get on with the rest of my life. I'll be happy to work again, but not every second. So I did I did promotion tours for them that went on, I can't remember if it was 1 year or 2 years. Then Night of the Iguana had more promotion tours where I had to travel all over the world. This is not my idea of a good time. I hate the spotlight. I hate people looking at me. I don't like people, strangers, asking me questions. I like to be left alone, really. I enjoy my my security, my safeness with a private life.
That's why we had so much trouble to find you, maybe.
Maybe. It's not that I'm hiding anything.
What did you have to do when you were doing promotion for Lolita? Did you have to play the part of the hilt again, or?
God. What did I have to do? It was horrible. I had to travel all over the world. I had to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner with press people. In between that, we'd have press conferences and personal interviews. I got to sleep about 3 hours a night. I fell asleep in train stations, bus stations, cabs. It was a nightmare. I hated it. People asked me the same questions over and over and over and over and over again for 100 times. How did you feel about making Lolita? How did you feel about James Mason? How did you feel about Stanley Kubrick? What do you think of Jimmy Ayers? What do you think of Shelley Winters? Did Lolita affect your life?
I was once on a television show, a talk show. My brother had just died 2 days before that. The interviewer opens his show by saying, and now I was 16 years old, he said, "Did your brother kill himself because you played Lolita?" I didn't say a thing. I got up and I walked off, and I couldn't even dignify that with, you know, "Don't you have good sense, sir?" I had no words. I left that, and that's typical of the reason that I can't be a movie star. I never could.
Well, I guess I won't be seeing you again, huh?
I shall be moving on. I must prepare for my work at Beardsley College in the fall.
Then I guess this is goodbye.
Yes.
Don't forget me. Don't forget me.